Hello, everybody. I would just like to do a Supergirl review video. I just got back from the theater seeing it, and I absolutely loved it. I really don't understand why no one is seeing this movie, why the critics are like ripping it apart. It is. I love the action, first of all. I'm just going to say the action is really, really good. It is they definitely show you some backstory to Kara, her backstory, Krypton, her planet, and everything like that, and they kind of delve deep into why she kind of has this attitude in life, but also does the right thing, like most of the time. Basically, her parents instilled that in her. I believe her mom was a little tougher and her dad was more down to earth, but they were both instilling in her how to be a good person, basically. And but I think they mix the backstory, more drama scenes, if you will, the more emotional backstory scenes, the drama scenes, mix those with really kick-ass action scenes that I really liked. And I loved the actress that played Supergirl. Thought she did a wonderful, wonderful job. But for me, it was Lobo who stole the show, who really did a good job. Jason Momoa's character, playing a different character in the DCU. He used to play Aquaman. Now he's playing Lobo. I don't know if they're gonna go back to Aquaman, do go back and forth between these two characters. Wouldn't that be cool to see those two in a scene together? With special effects technology, I'm sure they could do it. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. Thought the action was just really good. And my nephew brought up that he kind of got a Guardians of the Galaxy vibe, and I could see where he's coming from with that, with the James Gunn style of filmmaking. He is the producer on this, and he is the head of he's the head guy running DCU, kind of like the guy running Marvel MCU is that, how do you say it, Feige, or however you say it, I don't know. But I don't know how long Gunn's gonna stay on, because they had like a buyout. Warner Brothers was bought out initially by Netflix, but then that deal fell through, and Paramount bought them, and Paramount is owned by a guy that's like best friends with Trump. So I don't know if James Gunn is gonna want to stay on as the head guy there, because he's a big liberal. But we'll see. I hope he stays on. Just because I really like what he's doing with the DCU. So yeah, this movie really had the great action scenes, the great backstory, the comedy, the music. I watch Relatable Nerds. Her name is Kyra. She has a really good channel. You guys should check her out. She does movies, TV, all kinds of stuff. She does Indian movies. So she basically said she loved the movie and thought that maybe because the media people don't like female superheroes, and I think that could be a really good point. I could believe that. I mean, it's similar reasons to why the Acolyte didn't do good. Strong female characters, diverse cast, and also there was even a gay storyline in that, and that's like a lot of people just don't go for woke storylines. I was talking to my dad. I was like, "Do you even know what woke means?" He's like, "No, it's basically politically correct. There's nothing wrong with woke." So I don't know. I guess I could see that. I could see that maybe it is because people don't like the female superheroes. They like the first Wonder Woman. They didn't like the second one. I like the second Wonder Woman. I thought it was good. But what was the other one? Kyra, Relatable Nerds brought up Wonder Woman, and also, and although they did better at the box office, of course, a lot of people didn't like Captain Marvel, and like I thought that was a wonderful set of movies that they did with Captain Marvel as well. So I don't know. There's something is amiss with the media with this movie, and I don't get it. It's a great summer blockbuster. It's a great fun summer blockbuster that I would recommend to anybody to go out and see it while you can, because I don't think it's going to be in the movies much longer. My theater had, besides me and my dad, four other people. There were like two people sitting kind of down the road next to us, and two girls sitting in the front. They were kind of annoying. They were goofing off. They were making fart noises and like fake ones, and they were burping like throughout the movie and got up a couple of times. They were super annoying, but it didn't ruin it too much for me. I did enjoy it a heck of a lot. I'm gonna just rate this right now. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of a 5. 5 out of a 5 for me. I enjoyed it a lot. And Crypto, I would have made him like the highlight of the movie for me, but like, and I hope I'm not giving too much away here, but he's basically unconscious for most of the movie because he gets shot with a dart. I think that's all the trailer, so I'm not giving too much away. So, but yeah, when he's doing stuff, he's great. He's just awesome, and I just hope that James Gunn gets to tell the rest of this iteration of the story with all the DCU characters, whether it's Superman. I like Peacemaker is really good. I love the first two seasons of that, especially season 2. A lot of that got a lot of flack, but it was like, whoa, out of like when they had the reveal, like what was the hook with that the other world was a Nazi world and he didn't know it or notice it or anything like that, but that was like super cool. So I like what James Gunn is doing with the DCU. I love the Suicide Squad. So I really like all this stuff that's coming out. We're getting a Batman movie, I think. Is it later this year or next year? I don't know, but a Batman movie's coming out. So anyway, really like the movie. Highly recommend it. Don't listen to the critics. The critics don't know what they're talking about. The only thing I could think of, and I hope I'm not, again, this is going to go down spoiler lane here, people, so if you don't want to hear any more spoilers, turn it off right now. But there is a scene or a storyline, shall I say, in the movie where the bad guys are kidnapping young girls and women to be almost like slaves that are going to like be, make babies basically, and because this civilization is running out of people or women and whatnot, so they need to further their race, so to speak, their people. And it's kind of dark, actually. So, and I don't think that's why the media is picking on it. It doesn't make the film bad. It just makes it kind of dark a little bit. Like the storyline is like darker than you'd like imagine for a summer blockbuster, but still great movie, great action scenes, great addition to the DCU and Superman world. And I highly, highly recommend it. Okay, that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching and everything. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. That really helps my channel. God bless, and the force be with you, and live long and prosper. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night.